Hey, how are you guys doing? Back at you with another video. This is the progress that we've done so far. We got this guy here. We have him, that last one on that end. We got this one here. He's next. And the one further down. I have 3 left. This guy here. That one TPUC. Ruby, stop drinking out of that. This teepee here, and then we're gonna do this one up here too. We're also getting. I figure I'm gonna get some fruit trees, maybe today. I was gonna do it 2 weeks from now, but I really want to get it done. Sun's coming in. This birds need some shade, and what better other way to provide shade with nature? You know, this kind of brings me to what I'm trying to do. We got to try to adapt to our environment that we live in. I noticed this trees right here. You see that? All that shade they provide? That shade is fresh. You could put something on top of this, guys, here, something artificial. Wood and all kinds of stuff. It takes a lot of money. Sheet metal, that's really hot. Produces a lot of heat, especially in Texas. Out here, it's going to be hot. I know that. But when you're underneath those trees, you're going to have some shade. Plus, in order for those trees to survive, you need to give them some water. So here's what I plan on doing. Putting some trees up here. And then I'm gonna put some sprinklers over here. While I'm watering the trees, I'm also gonna be providing a little bit of moisture. That way their feathers won't dry out, and the trees will be able to grow. So yeah, we have to try to adapt and overcome nature, the environment that we live in. We don't destroy it completely. The point is that you have to adapt to the environment that you live, and then you overcome it, meaning you learn how to live in it. See, a lot of people wanna destroy it or wanna take it down, replace it with something else, and you can't do that. You have to be aware of what exists in your area, which brings me to diseases. A lot of people wanna destroy the diseases completely around their area where they live, but it's only temporary. You can provide what you can, but you can't be doing that for the rest of those birds' lives. You have to allow them to adapt and overcome to their environment. If you get rid of, let's say you spray whatever you want to spray around your environment, yeah, you're getting rid of that disease, but you're bringing a bunch of other stuff in here too, a bunch of chemicals that is not healthy for nature or for the animals. But I don't want to sound like an environmentalist, but it's just common sense. I'm all about eating as natural as I can. And this guy's here, we eat a lot of birds and we eat their eggs, so I don't want to. What do you call this? I don't want to use this as a it's multi-purpose. It's not just one purpose. I don't have my birds for one. My purpose is because I like them. I like watching them. I like having them here. I like producing the best bird that I can. The best birds that I can to my capacities, obviously. And that meaning the best bird, natural bird. And whatever I don't need, I discard and I eat it. So I'm able to tackle 2 things at once. Also eggs, my chickens, they produce a lot of eggs. All my hens are really good producers. And we always have eggs here in our house. We don't have to go out and buy any eggs at all. You can even raise your chickens so they could produce you eggs all year round. I think there was a record that a chicken produced she produced eggs almost every day of the year. Now you got to provide them with good nutritional food in order for them to be able to produce that, right? So it kind of brings me to this. A lot of, you can't just try to get rid of the diseases that exist out here. And let me tell you something, you might be able to get rid of the disease that exists out there in your environment, right, in your area, but you still got rodents around that area. You still have birds, you still have fleas, you still have all kinds of animals around that area that carry that disease. So you can't really completely get rid of it. So the best advice is you got to adapt and overcome it. Same for the birds. You can also, you see, for example, if you bring a bird from, let's say from California, and you bring it to Southeast Texas or any area in Texas, it's going to take a while for it to adapt. You have different diseases where you live, not just where you live, but the area around where you live. And vice versa. You send birds from Texas to California, same deal. So we have to make it, we have to make our message palatable to society. And not just to society, but palatable to the people that are purchasing your birds. If you provide a customer with a bird, they have to be aware of what that bird has. What is your bird's, what is he resilient to? What diseases do you have in your area? What deficiencies does your bird have, if any, or tend to produce? Because remember, you can masquerade the deficiencies on a bird. What is that other word besides deficiencies? You can masquerade the defects on a bird, but the bird's always going to have it. You can breed away from it, but it's always going to be there. You can only hide it. You can't get rid of it. You learn how to live with it and how to work around it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but that's the purpose of breeding towards no defects, right? You know it's there. You got to work around it. It's always going to be there. You can't get rid of it. You have to work around it and produce the best thing. So you can't go head on with nature, try to get rid of it. You can do that, but you're going to have many negative side effects. And you can't just try to make it, you can't just work with it. You got to balance it at the same time. You got to balance your approach. And we have to be open-minded and think outside the box. It's not about dividing and conquering. It's about working towards the best thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be posting a video soon when I get my fruit trees and when we plant our trees out here. And we'll see how much shade they produce. If you guys have any tips on what trees would be best for shade, fruit trees would be best for shade, I appreciate any input. Thank you. Have a nice day.